Yes, children, yesterday in the third part of the Gupta age, we had done literature and science. And today I am going to do art and architecture during the Gupta age and why the Gupta age was called the golden age of India. Now, the Gupta rulers patronized, encouraged sculpture, architecture and painting. They encouraged these things, three things: sculpture, architecture and painting, and the Sarnath school of art excelled in sculpture. The Sarnath school of art, it was excellent in sculpture. The temples of the Gupta period became models for future North Indian temples. A temple usually had a small central room called the Garbhagriha where the image was placed, where the image of the god was placed. And the other features were carved pillars supporting a low roof and sometimes a tiered spire. Okay, so the temples, they were really built in a very systematic way. The other features in the temple were a carved pillar supporting a low roof and sometimes a tiered spire. Now, tiered means tiered, T-I-E-R, tier is one of a series of rows. It is one of a series of rows or level placed one. It is one of a series of rows or levels placed one above and behind the other. That is called a tier. And it was a tiered spire. Spire is a pointed structure on the top of a church tower. A pointed structure on the top of a church tower or a temple. Now, the most famous temples of the Gupta period are the temples at Deoghar, Sanchi and Bhitargaon. Deoghar is in UP and Sanchi in Madhya Pradesh and Bhitargaon again is in Uttar Pradesh. So these were the temples which were very famous of the Gupta period. Most of the beautiful cave temples at Ajanta near Aurangabad in Maharashtra, okay, Aurangabad is in Maharashtra, were built during this period. There are beautiful murals. Now, there are beautiful murals which are paintings done on the walls in the Ajanta caves depicting scenes from the life of the Buddha, and these all belong to the Gupta period. And Ajanta caves are relating to those times, and there are beautiful murals over there which are depicting scenes from depicting means showing scenes from the life of Buddha. In view of the invaluable contributions made by the Guptas to our cultural heritage, it is said that the Gupta period was the golden age in our history. They really made a very beautiful and a very valuable contribution to our cultural heritage. Heritage is valued things. Heritage means valued things such as historical buildings that have been passed down from generations. These are valued things which have been passed down from generations. These are called heritage. Now, why was the Gupta age called the golden age? The term golden age in a country's history, usually it describes a period of political peace and stability, economic prosperity and cultural growth in spheres such as literature, philosophy, art, architecture, music and scientific thought. So during the Gupta age, there was prosperity, trade was prospering, there was stability in the kingdom, there was peace over there, and of course literature, science and everything was becoming very progressive and it was excelling in all fields. Now, the Gupta period saw many remarkable achievements, due to which it is referred to as the golden age of Indian history. There are many special features because of which the Gupta age is known as the golden age of Indian history. The Guptas, they freed the country from the Shaka menace and ensured peace. Shakas were a nomadic tribe, and the Guptas, they freed the country from Shaka menace and ensured peace. Menace is a dangerous or troublesome person or thing. A dangerous or troublesome person or thing. So they freed India from the Shaka menace, and then there was peace in the kingdom. The merchants of this period carried on sea trade with Southeast Asia, China and West Asia, and internal trade along a good network of roads. And there was internal trade also, like we read that the roads were very good, the rivers were navigable. This is evident from the large number of gold coins and the growth of many cities in the period. So we know that the trade was also prospering, both external and internal. Kalidasa's renowned Sanskrit plays and poems were written during the Gupta period. The epics and the Dharma Shastras were also composed during this period, composed and compiled. So that means that in literature also it was excelling. The foundations of Hindu temple architecture were laid during this time, and the widespread worship of Vishnu and the concept of avatars during this time began during this time. And the Ajanta paintings of the Gupta period are still acclaimed world over. And the Ajanta paintings are acclaimed world over. Acclaimed means praised. They are praised world over till date. The science of Ayurveda, Aryabhata's concept of zero, and the iron pillar, which has not rusted to this day, all bear testimony to the remarkable heights of attainments in the spheres of science and technology under the Guptas. All these things also tell us the iron pillar at Mehrauli, the science of Ayurveda, Aryabhata's concept of zero, they all tell us, these are a proof that how science and technology under the Guptas was progressing and excelling. Fahim, a Chinese pilgrim, he wrote in glowing terms about the political stability, economic prosperity during the Gupta period. So he also mentioned all these things. So children, these are the things which made Gupta age the golden age of Indian history. So now I'm sending you this fourth part of this Gupta age, and please go through this. You will understand it. And now we finished with the Vedic civilization and the Gupta age, and I've sent you videos on the whole. I've sent you videos of history of the whole syllabus, all the chapters which are coming in the exams, which we are going to cover during this academic session 2021. I have covered all. So please go through the videos. They are on YouTube and you will understand it very nicely. Okay, bye bye and stay safe.